Well, that was a little bit chaotic, wasn't it? But anyway, I've got around most of the yard, and as you can see, you can't see anything going on at the moment with water. I have planted my onion over there, right on that little corner. I should take you there just to show you where I've put him, so that you can keep an eye on what happens with him as well. Just in there. Very nice indeed. But everything's really pushing on. In fact, we're starting to pick a few zucchinis there. Those tomatoes are growing incredibly well. I've got to get another 12 stakes at least somehow. I've used up all my stakes, so that's going to be interesting. And I haven't introduced you to these guys here. This was my potato crop, one of the 4 sections that I've done. This was in the sunlight. These grew really well at first, but the deer, they kept chopping them down, and the netting was supposed to stop them again, but not sure exactly how they're going in the ground. I did have a little look. These are growing really well here. Oh, I don't know whether you guys have got into the hippeastrums, but this is how you grow hippeastrums. You take those seeds that are right there, and the idea, as I found out by going to a Japanese site, was to drown them. And you start by drowning them. I didn't quite do it that way, but it worked out really well. I'm taking you through here to show you this section, which is starting to grow very nicely as well. All these different areas underneath the trees that I've planted with tamarillos in different places, and pumpkins and tomatoes spread around the yard. And just heading over here, why? Well, I want to show you with my 8-foot fences. I still have a little bit of a problem. If I can find it. Oh, there it is. Right there. Now, isn't that shocking? I better get out of the light there. These are wild animals running around our area. Now, I used to think that was just the deer, but I believe it's also the kangaroos. And they keep getting into my yard. Have a look at that fence up there. I've got it all the way around, and the kangaroos, they go underneath. Anyway, oh, look at that beautiful tree. It's giving me no fruit at all. Some of the branches are being broken off by birds landing in it looking for things like that. I told you about the bats. Well, they haven't come back because there's no fruit. But I did hear a bird this morning in the yard. It's called a catbird. Have you ever seen a catbird before? I'm going to turn this around at me. A catbird. We didn't know what it was. We walked into a shopping centre and here was some stamps showing us this green catbird. I suggest that you have a look on the internet to find out what a catbird is, because they devastate everything in our yard. If I grow it, they eat it. In fact, they went to the point of not only sounding like cats when they cry of a morning, they also ate our cat food. We don't have any cats at the moment. We had them for 30 odd years. We're having a bit of a break. But they didn't stop the birds from coming in. In fact, the birds enjoyed them being in the yard because they got to eat their food. Anyway, here I am again, messing up the camera work, and I'm heading off at the moment to go and have a rest on the deck here, because that's where I'm working this morning. Thank you for your time. See you later. Bye.